do surprises. Because I don't believe...
You're pulling a Paul Heyman now. That's what killed DCW.
But, like...
We needed a surprise.
Hey, you can't hit 500,000 now at this point.
You're desperate.
You're desperate. So...
Like, ladies and gentlemen, let me be very clear. Kevin Knight...
is great!
Is a motherfucking star.
They should feel blessed to have him, because he was on his way to NXT.
That coast to coast was pretty damn good.
Dude is so good in the ring, man. Dude is so good
But
in the
he
ring.
doesn't need to be beating Darby Allin right now.
Not at this point.
Unfortunately, the way that you've built your television is Darby Allin needs to be winning 95% of the time he's on television. Not losing in a random fucking Wednesday for a tournament that he's not going to win because Darby never wins the big one.
To the sickos who clearly just have never understood pro wrestling, like the niche of the niche. And by the way, as the numbers are going, we're getting to the niche of the niche now.
Niche.
We used to make fun of Collision for the numbers that Dynamite is doing right now.
Just because a wrestler, a bigger wrestler, gets beaten by a smaller one, that is not putting someone over if you do nothing with it. To be fair to Chris Jericho, he was absolutely fucking right in his side way of taking a shot at his own boss. If I'm doing these feuds and having these guys win, I've done my part. It's now up to somebody else to build them.
They made Maven with that drop kick of The Undertaker over the ropes. Taker got pissed because where the fuck was Maven when it was over?
Nowhere, unfortunately.
But he did that spot for that kid to get him over. Same thing, once again, same thing with, well, the one that actually worked, even though it almost didn't work. Kurt Angle doing that match with John Cena. I'm going to help build this kid.
Yeah.
It depends on what you do. Now, to be fair, once again, because of Vince's own hubris, he almost is going to fire that fucking guy a year later. The guy who we now consider the GOAT.
Also, by the way...
Was it a year? I thought it was less than a year.
It was like almost a year later, and then Stephanie McMahon heard him rapping on the bus and was like, try that as your gimmick.
Also,
and it got him over.
Also, quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Did John Cena beat Kurt Angle that night?
No.
Okay, good. As long as everyone's on the same page. So why did we... So what you're telling me is that Kurt Angle was not sacrificed to build a star that you waited a year on.
Right, because here's the thing.
Kevin Knight's not winning the Continental Classic because
problem.
Kevin Knight can't beat Okada out of nowhere.
No.
This first round might be the most frustrating first round of any wrestling tournament I've ever seen. Because John Moxley is the only one who won where I'm like, okay, yeah, that.
Well, he should.
Yeah, he should.
Yes.
So
he should. Darby should.
The G1 every year, the goal, yes, is to start to build their story for the main event even though they fucking did it way early this year, but it's supposed to be for Wrestle Kingdom. But in the meanwhile, during that 2 months that the G1 is going on, they're also trying to build their undercard up. That's why Hikari is such a big name over... Hignari, sorry, is such a big name over there now. Of course, Tanjiro used to have the Babe by his side, and then was in the Five Guys.
Yeah.
And Sonata.
Yeah.
But it was used. It was supposed to always be used. They're not going to win the tournament. Yeah. But every tournament they're getting closer and closer and closer. But it lets you know these guys are going to be the next round.
Well, how many G1s was Kenny in before he pulled off that win?
Fucking 7 of them, something like that.
Yeah.
He was the 7th one. Yeah, but that's the point.
But he got better every year.
Yes. Yeah. Even the champion always loses a match, but of course it's to set up a guy for the next big pay-per-view, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And that loss, that's going to build that guy for next year.
And then to be fair, because it's worked for so many years, Yano will always sneak 1 or 2 in there for the hell of it.
So do you think this Continental Classic tournament would be better if the same people were in it?
No, it would be better if it was booked right.
Bingo.
It would be better if Weirdly,
Bingo.
the G1 does great for a Western idea, which a lot of not true Gaijin fans, but like those weird Gaijin fans, not for what they believe, which is we don't want this Westernized. Unfortunately, the G1 works because until you get to the finals, 3 out of the 4 are expected to fucking be there.
Yeah.
Because that's what creates intrigue.
Right.
Because what you want in college football is you want that the Final 4 are in Alabama, a Georgia, and a Clemson, because they're blue bloods, and then randomly North Texas, but they somehow got there by winning 2 games. That's what you want!
Right.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, but in wrestling, you have the ability to fucking do it. Next up, I don't know why, Eddie Kingston has apparently been able to move on from Hook really fucking quickly, because now he's got Shibata
Well,
on Collision.
is anybody watching?
I did.
Jesse, you watched? All right.
It was pre-taped, so I looked at the spoilers, but I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna watch something else tonight.
Shibata.
Oh, it's already on.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not quite yet, but Shibata.
No, it started already. It's on in California.
Shibata is a heel now,
Yeah. Which has never happened, by the way.
and
Is he good at it?
yeah, he's decent at it.
Yeah.
All right.
And you use Shibata to do a filler title match with Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston. What?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That's like, hey, Randy Orton, you're gonna beat. For real, this is Randy Orton. You're going to beat. Let's say Kane, and then you're gonna get a world title match the next week against
John Cena?
John Cena, but you're not gonna win that match anyway. Randy Orton would be like, get the fuck out of my face with that. Like, for real, he'd be like, that's an insult and a waste of our time. But Vince would never do, because he would never treat his main eventers that way.
Right.
What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. Next up, once again,
Yeah, they're starting with the women's.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Fucking blood and guts. The babyface team won. Now we've got the Continental Classic, and Claudio Castagnoli beat Orange Cassidy. What?
It doesn't.
Ah, makes perfect
It
sense.
doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. So seriously, I can tell. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you it doesn't matter. Like, I wanted to be frustrated at this too, but I'm also just like, it doesn't matter. Man. I would love to have this talent under one umbrella and have my own booker. Because I just be like, can we show this motherfucker how you use this kind of talent?
Orange Cassidy is a top star in the company. Why is he losing to what is essentially a lackey of the heel faction?
As some puppet used to say, to get pooped on. Hey, as I said, a friend of ours that works or
I don't know how, but
in
Orange
AEW,
Cassidy,
we love the wrestlers, but the stories make us go, what?
unfortunately, I don't know how, but Orange Cassidy is still over to these fans, and yet he just Tony written down somewhere has how the numbers are going to go in this tournament, and I just
Is he
don't-
like
and
Teflon, like Rey Mysterio? No matter what happens to Rey Mysterio, they still love him. I mean, that's kind of the same thing, kind of, or no?
It's not even that with Orange Cassidy. It's just Jesse. Orange Cassidy is either going to have a fucking crazy ass comeback in this tournament because he lost the opening match.
Possibility.
But the problem is, Jesse, he didn't lose a match in a meaningful way. He didn't lose a match because of 16 guys. He got beat.
Clean.
The biggest problem with Tony Khan right now, what he doesn't understand, and it's getting worse, is you don't understand that you can't keep beating people clean, then having them get beat up after the match, and acting like the babyface has something to